Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Christine Gold. I am your spiritual consultant, medium, speaker, author, community co creator, and bridger. Yes, bridger. Are we not all the bridges? We are the bridge between the 3D and the infinite. And yeah, it's been a while since I've been live, and it's so nice to be back. So nice to be here. I also, of course, if you are here live, say hello. And if you're on the replay, say hello as well. Let us know where you're from. And this is the Heart Led Soul Fed Show. Yeah, I've had some amazing guests on the past couple weeks. Stephen Washington, thank you so much for being on the show and gracing us with your presence and your recovery. The book that you put out, got it a little late, but I'm halfway through it. So if you guys haven't got your copy, go get it. It's amazing. There's illustrations for qigong, so you're moving the body as well. So I love that. Chris Reck, Minnow Pond Tarot, thank you again for being on the show. Sean Leonard, Christine Kane. There's so many people that have been on the show over the last 4 years, and I'm so blessed and honored to have you on. And I'd love to have you on again. So please send me, your details. We'll reach out. And hi, Tammy. Hello from Michigan. Michigan's in the house. And I am in Calgary, Alberta, very close to Banff. Apparently, there was, a big, a commotion, I guess. Was it Luke Combs was on Joe Rogan's show, his podcast, and he was ranting and raving and saying how amazing Banff is. And so, again, we're put on the map. But I mean, we're more than just Banff and the mountains. We are so many things, just like, you are so many things. And today I wanted to talk about unleashing your voice. Now, I have my springboard program that I start many of my clients on after, they come to me for readings and healings, mediumship, and even for their pets. I mean, it doesn't matter. Uh, Eventually, they go through my Unleash Your Magic program. Now, magic is all encompassing. Magic is in everything and anything and that we see, feel, do, hear. And there's even stuff that we don't see, the stuff that's hidden underneath. And it's an 8-week springboard. So, really, it's a leap off into the next best version of yourself, healing from anxiety and depression, knowing that you are intuitive, knowing that you're here for a reason. And then, whether you choose to work with me further, which many do in 6 month mentorships and one on one, 1 year one on one. Pretty powerful. And I've talked about Catherine from France. She took the big leap forward in my 1 year mentorship, the one on one mentorship. And not only, seeing her from 2 years ago, did she just totally unleash herself. She went from being anxious and depressed and totally burned out to being a burnout coach. And she has 4 clients. And I was talking to Janet before I jumped on, and she said, Your proof is in the pudding, sister. I'm like, It is. I have so many that have gone through and become, angel card readers, healers, death doulas, coaches. And why am I talking about unleashing your voice? Because I mean, this whole idea, as women, as anyone, you've been told to hide. You've been told to go in the corner. You've been told to be quiet. You've been shunned. You don't fit in our corporate world. But guess what? You're not meant to fit in there, by the way. I was in a Zoom group 2 hours ago, and there was a lady that stepped forward and said, I was fired. And I said, Congratulations. And she's like, What? And I'm like, congratulations. It's a blessing. You have no idea. They let go of someone so special. They had no clue. And you're not meant to work there anyways. Okay. Just remember that. And the old me would have never said that. I would have been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that." You know how we get all, "Oh, woe is me." Yes, it's death in a sense, but we have to transform in that death. And there is no transformation unless we die. And I've died well many, many times. And I'm not talking like a physical death. I'm talking about the ego, the healing, the transformation. And hey, let me know in the comments how many books have you read? You've been doing the work, you've been doing the self care, you've been doing everything that you need to do. There's no more getting ready. Well, if I need to do one more thing. I have to do this. I have to get a new haircut before I'm ready. You, no, those are all excuses. And your time is now. So, what are you waiting for? COVID taught us so many things. You've done the inner work. Now it's time to get out and shine. And I also want to welcome, that this happy spring equinox. Maybe depending on the world, what part of the world you're on, it might be a different equinox for you. Let me know what's going on for you in your world. But here, yeah, spring is taking its time. Things are thawing very slowly, kind of like us in the Northern Hemisphere. We're just you know how those first crocuses come through the snow or those tulips are they're just growing. But guess what? That's like you. You're there. You're ready to bloom. You're ready to expand. You're ready to shine. And I want to teach you how to take up space and speak your truth with unshakable confidence and ease. Even if you've been holding back for decades, I'm talking to you, female entrepreneurs, you professionals, you light workers, you healers, you sensitives, leaders, speakers, coaches, consultants, all of that. So, I'm on a mission, and my mission depends on getting your message across with massive impact. For you, really discover the truth about who you are and why your voice has been locked. Many of us have had throat chakra issues and how to unleash it, and how hidden cycles of trauma and stress affect you, and how to reconnect with your true voice. Become fully expressive, become yourself in every moment, and shine with no apologies and no excuses. Stepping up to your next level of contribution requires you to stand in the power and confidence of your own voice and take huge, big risks. Um, I was speaking with Janet, and she says, our culture, Asian culture, we are told to minimize our risks and to only be the doctors and the lawyers and take the safe route. And she's like, Christine, where have you been? I need you. Here we go. Here we go. 1 week ago, I was asking the universe to manifest one speaking engagement in person and one digital. And guess what? I've already manifested the in person speaking engagement. That'll be May 1st, Cardell Theater, Illuminate Your Heart speaking series in Calgary. So if you're interested in tickets, let me know. I can get you on the VIP list. They'll be giving away, they'll be drawing names for the next series, but they will also be giving tickets away. So, yeah, I mean, I've been doing the work. I've been doing this since 2018. I've been doing this my whole life. As a child, I've been reading energy. I read people's vibes. I read the emotions. I read the room, as they say. I mean, if you're a people watcher, that's exactly what that is. Put it in the comments below. But many times we want to fit in. Why don't they like me? Because I don't like myself. So I'm putting that energy out there. Not doing that anymore. Not at all. I absolutely canceling out all of that. It is no longer part of who we are. That is what the old Piscean age would tell you, the dark ages, right? That you are nothing. You are, less than. You don't belong here. You're weird. You don't fit in. And I want to say congratulations because you absolutely are here for a reason and you're not meant to go that way. So don't go that way. You find yourself in a room full of people, but absolutely alone. Congratulations. You fly under the radar. Congratulations. But when you're speaking and when you're unleashing your voice, that's the difference. Not on your soapbox preaching to people, but speaking your true, authentic self. Who are you? Why are you here? What is your purpose? You know what it is. You've, I have a feeling there's someone out there that's been dreaming about this very prophetically that needs to hear this message. They keep having this repeating nightmare. Oh, okay, nightmare. That is a message. That is a message. You need to pay attention. Now you're saying, I don't know what that means. And what is the message? Well, you can't know everything. That is the ego wanting to know every single detail. So then, okay, oh, it makes sense now. So then I feel better. No, no, you got to follow the breadcrumbs. Where are they leading you to? What are you feeling? What are you being drawn to? So tell me, what is your mission in life? Comment below. Let me know. I would love to hear all of your dreams, all of your passions. What did you want to be as a child? What happened? Who told you you couldn't do that? Who told you that artists are starving and don't make money? Were you ever seduced by this archetype, the vampire? I had that conversation with my son a couple weeks ago. And he's like, "Well, what do you mean the vampire?" And I'm like, "Well, there's energy vampires, narcissists, clearly, but it's part of how we have romanticized the vampire archetype. Oh, it's so dark and so mysterious. It's like that bad boy energy in a way. And I must have it. It's unattainable. And I want to live forever. But once they get their hooks in you, they will drain your life force. So why would you want to be part of that? Why? Why? You've already experienced the dark. Now it's time to experience the light. You've done the shadow work. Maybe you haven't done the shadow work and you need help. All of that is available in the work that I do. And, if you are part of our soul healers community, which is completely free, by the way, it is being revamped. But, you're going to be held in all of that. That is for old souls, empaths, sensitives, you know, um, all the weirdos, because I'm weird too. I really don't care. I get told that I'm very calm, but I have a little cheekiness to my, some people might call it sarcasm, but I don't go there. It's more having more fun, you know, um, tiptoeing through the tulips, as they say. Not tiptoeing, but you know what I mean. Just being more playful. That's what spring is inviting us to do. And it is time to, because we're coming out of that winter hibernation, that thaw, right? We're thawing out. We're fully blooming and evolving to our highest selves, even if we're not sure what that is, but you do have a knowing. I mean, write down one thing right now that you want to do and share with me. Now, I told you what my one thing was getting on stage, virtually and in person. And I've done the in person. Now I just gotta, now I'm not doing the work. I've already put that out there. So it's coming to me. Because when you let go of old stories and old relationships and old energy, you must move that energy to invite new energy in. Are you hearing me? You got to invite that new energy in. You've got to release the old stuff. So, what are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? And what's holding you back? And I'm going to tell you, it's not other people, it's yourself. So I like to say I throw myself under the bus a lot because I am not perfect. We are perfectly imperfect, and there was never an imperfection to begin with. I've said this many times, many, many times. So, unleashing your voice. working on the throat chakra as much as possible. I love wearing turquoise. So a lot of times I'll wear scarves because that's a great way to protect the neck, the throat chakra. Well, I love jewelry as well. Who doesn't? But and certain foods, to help with the throat chakra. I love peppermint oil and eucalyptus. That's really opening up those areas. Singing, chanting. I was just chanting a protection mantra this morning. It was beautiful. It was by Dynasty Electric with a K. They're out of Nova Scotia. Go check them out on YouTube. They do amazing sound healings, music, mantras. They're Canadian. Well, clearly I'm going to have them on my show next. So, all right. So, what is coming up here for this season? I'm really stepping into. I do have a course, Harnessing Your Energy, but more importantly, I am teaching in group sessions for Reiki and level 1 and level 2. Yasui Reiki, because that's what I was trained in. I'm also doing that master level certification. That's April 22nd. It's a Saturday. Take you about 4 hours to complete. And yes, you can do it online, but there are plans to do it in person because the energy is absolutely different. Everyone experiences it differently, but it's the same. You get the certificate, you get to learn how to heal yourself, and then you can turn around and heal others, plants, food. I mean, it really is an integration for your intuition as well, your development, your chakras, knowing your body, yourself, inside and out. So I'd love to see you either April 1st, that's not a joke, or April 22nd. If you need the link, let me know, but everything will be listed in the comments. And of course, I have the group mentorship coming up for Unleash Your Magic. It's 8 weeks. That's your springboard. And I've got tons of testimonials as well. And this is your 1-year program, Unleash Your Purpose. Because really, it's not about a job. It's a feeling. It's joy. It's happiness. It's knowing everything. Just being who you are is enough. But a lot of people have no idea what that means or what that feels like. So I want you to experience that because, when you start healing, you age. You're ageless. You become ageless. That's what I'm trying to say, inside out. So, um, I mean, I'm what, 8 months from 50. What am I going to do for my 50th birthday? You guys got some ideas out there for me? I mean, I want to go abroad somewhere. So let me know. Maybe we'll turn this into some type of a retreat. I mean, that would be an amazing birthday gift because I would love to meet you in person and be part of, more of a journey, a shamanic journey, intuitive journey, maybe being with the animals, depending on what jungle we're in. It's going to be Costa Rica for sure. But either way, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. You took the time to listen. Now, please, like, subscribe, share, follow, rate, and review this podcast. And then if you know of anyone, or maybe you are that one, that would love to share your story on my show, I'd love to have you. All right. Well, I'm sending you so much love. Take care. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.